Good evening, guys. I am back on fridge vent covers. Would you believe it? Back on fridge vent covers. So what has happened? I've literally been trying to source some of these. Everybody keeps saying to me, Joff, where did you get your Thetford fridge vent covers? Okay, so it's been a little mission this week. I've been on a little bit of a mission this week to see what I can come up with. What is the reason for putting these in? I had one guy, I've been sort of sharing this on a couple of Facebook groups, and one guy come back to me and sort of said, I've had no need from sort of like 20 odd years, motorhomes and all the rest of it, and that's entirely your choice. The reason I fit these is because we had a nasty experience with water penetrating the back of the fridge. I keep sort of beating on about this. If you've watched these videos before, you're probably like sick to death. Every video he's on about is, but to be honest, yeah, so we had this instance of the water going into the back of our fridge on our previous motorhome to this one, and it was priority for us. It was one of the most important things to locate some of these to go in the back of our fridge. So that's what we did, and it was on our maiden voyage when we were in Germany. There's a really good place down there where we know we can get loads of accessories, and they got all this sort of swag. So this was one of the things on the list that we needed desperately to get out of, and we sourced them, and we've been using them ever since. So every kind of winter time, I'm taking these out in the spring, putting them back in the winter time. So it makes below 6 to 7 degrees, it makes your fridge run more efficiently. This week I've been on the phone to Alex at Camper UK. Today I've been having a good old chat with Dave at Highbridge, and it was a great conversation because we were sort of airing different points and stuff, and there was some good information flying around. And anyway, so, but I just was trying to get to the situation where, you know, Joe, you can ring Camper UK. I've got a Bursner, and I need some of these. I don't want the water going into the back of my fridge. I don't want the debris going into my fridge, and I want it to, if I'm using my motorhome in the winter period, I want it to run as efficiently as possible. So yeah, that is the reasons. And obviously the other big important thing, if you're storing your motorhome over the winter period, if you're not using it so much, get this covered in. It's going to stop the moisture penetrating the inside of your van, which is like, that's what we're all trying to do, is keep that moisture at bay. Yeah, so anyway, in the meantime, I have actually sourced one online place. I'll tag a picture in for this one. This is caravantech.co.uk. I will tag in a picture, and that is exactly the same as this. This is the best deal I can find online. It's $32.99 per plate. It was, like I say, 4 years ago. It was over 4 years ago when we bought these, and I was a bit sort of like, I can't remember how much I paid for them. And there was a guy actually on this the Facebook group that we were on, and he was like saying, I'd been quoted by somebody. It was like, well, it was Camper UK. It's quoted him over £60 a pallet, and I'm kind of like, that can't be right. You know, it's got to be shit. That might be the vent grill. I wasn't sure which. So 33 is the best price I can find. I've been trying to search on Amazon. If anybody knows where we can get these cheaper, let me know, and we'll throw out another video. We just want to get the best deal on these plates. Okay, still at that kind of money, it's going to protect your PCB in the back, your printed circuit board in the back of the van. If that gets water on it, then goes boom, you know, it's £100, it's £200 for different things. So you know, it's just one of those things that you just want to try and make sure you can eliminate. I have then made a template. So I'm just going to hold it like that for a second, so all the dimensions are on there. Okay, and the other little thing I was going to mention, let me just get my little which I need to do the demonstration with. So here we go. I'm just going to come over the side because I can't remember them offhand, but these plates are 39 centimeters long by 20.7 centimeters that way. Okay, and so it's basically a square, and then these little sections here, so if you find your center line and then measure 19.6 in that direction, making it nice and square, okay, that is where these little vent pieces go, like that. Okay, and the other little thing I was going to say, this is if you want to cut some out of a material. I did have a little quick look around today to see what I could come up with material wise. We were looking for some kind of like, and the thickness in the so the profile on this, it's got this kind of like little edgy thing that's not all the world. So the maximum on this is 4 millimeters, and it drops in by probably a millimeter, so it's probably about 2 millimeters actually thick, this bit of plastic. Okay, so 4 millimeters on the outside, so yeah, so we're looking for a bit of plastic between 4 and 0. Okay, yeah, so obviously the thicker it makes it a bit more rigid. Okay, so if you're going to have a go at making some of these, so that was the other thing we had on this, the group that was discussing this, was the fact that some people are making these quite cheaply and doing the job. So and the other thing I was going to suggest is the fact that if you just want to make a real neat job and round off the corners, a 5p right on the corner, if you can see that, a 5p piece right on that corner. It's a bit of a job, I've got my fingers in the way. It makes it a nice little rounded off kind of corner. Okay, so if anybody wants to have a if they've got the same motorhome as this and that looks about the dimensions that you need, and you want to knock up some, be it sort of like, yeah, just maybe B&Q, thin plastic, I don't know what to kind of suggest. Even I was looking at like maybe a what do you think? What do you think? Can we make some of these? But at the end of the day, if you make one of these, you're going to save yourself nearly £33 per plate. So 2 of these, it's going to be a big saving. So anything about these new what are the print things, the 3-dimensional printing? Someone mentioned to me about people are making this kind of stuff now with these new print machines. I don't know much about it. If anybody knows out there about it, mention it in the comments. We want to know about this. We want to make these cheap. So going on from there, the conversation with Dave at Highbridge, much appreciated, Dave, thanks for the information. Dave was telling us that if you need anything for your fridge, where be it a box to go in it, you want some shelves that got broken, these little plastic trays that get damaged, anything that you need for your fridge, they want to know the serial number. I'm just going to get my torch on and we will demonstrate. So inside of the fridge will be an information sticker. It has got the model number, the serial number, everything related to the fridge that is fitted in your motorhome. So if you need anything for your fridge any parts, anything like that, Dave at Highbridge needs to know all the information on that sticker. You can take a picture of it with your phone and email it. And the other thing he was saying, if you need any vents or anything like that, because he was saying to me, obviously there are so many different models. I'm just going to come back out again. So yeah, they get people getting hold of them, and there is lots of models, which that's what I've got to appreciate, the fact that to hold lots and lots of parts for different fridges, whether it be Dometic, Thetford, they would have to stock a huge amount of. They can normally get parts super quick, you know, not too bad, as long as it's nothing too tearing. They're pretty good, he said. So if you need any parts for your fridge, contact Highbridge Caravans, and they will sort out, like I say, with that information. If it's external, get pictures so they can see exactly what we require. Hold a tape measure up, sizes, that helps no end. So I think that is literally just all the video I'm going to put out tonight, just so I hope that's included everything. I get a little bit, I'm leading up to a video and I'm thinking, oh my god, I was going to suggest, say about that. So we've done the dimensions, we've done the kind of reason that we've put these in, and yeah, and like I say, my main reason is to keep all that wet weather out, and the way the weather has been in Devon over the last week, I'm just glad. So they've been in this week, so I'm really glad, because that rain, the wind, it just throws it in total different directions. You know what it's like. So I'm not going to mess around anymore. I think that's covered most things. Let us know if you've made some of these. Send us some pictures. My email address is always in the description. You can email me some pictures, and we will put out ideas. And it's all about sharing ideas. Save yourself some money. So hopefully that's covered everything. Thanks for watching this video, and we look forward to getting any ideas that you come up with. Thanks a lot. Bye.